Hi everyone, and welcome to the Energy Healing Space. Today we're going to do a short tapping on removing resistance to happiness. So let's start straight away on our karate chop point, and just repeat after me please. Taking full responsibility for my own health and well-being, I deeply and completely love, accept and forgive myself. Even though I feel that I may have some resistance to happiness, I accept where I am right now and I allow myself to feel okay. Even though I feel I may have some resistance to being happy, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though sometimes I find it just so hard to be happy, I accept where I am right now and I allow myself to move past this, and I choose to release resistance that is stopping me from being happy. Let's take it to the top of the head. Sometimes I just don't feel happy. Back of the neck. Sometimes I find it so hard to be happy. How can I be happy when there's so much going on at the moment? I've got so many problems. I just don't feel happy. I think I may have some resistance to happiness. Holding resistance to happiness, I don't feel happy. I just don't feel happy. I don't feel happy. In fact, I feel sad. I have this feeling most of the time. I'm not happy. Happiness just seems so far away from me. Just come to the side of the thumb, tapping gently. I don't know if I'll ever be happy. Next finger. I think happiness just is never going to be part of my life. I'm not happy. Next finger. I'm not happy with my life. Baby finger. I don't feel happy at all, and it's bringing me down, down, down. I don't know if I'll ever be happy. What stops me from being happy? What is really stopping me from being happy? I'd like to allow the resistance for me being happy to come up so I can process it. What is it that's stopping me from being happy? I allow this to come up. I allow this to come through so I can process it and release. There's something stopping me from being happy. I'm really not happy. These blockages to my happiness are pretty big. Am I choosing not to be happy? Is there something that I'm benefiting from not being happy? Happiness is important to me, but I feel like I have some resistance. What is that resistance? What is it that's stopping me from being happy? I really would like to be happy, but maybe there's things that are stopping me from being happy. Is it my thoughts? Is it because I've been hurt in the past? Is it because something really horrible and terrible has happened in my life and it just won't leave me and it makes me unhappy? Is it my health? Is it my relationships? Is it my attitude? Wow, there's so many things to consider about my happiness. It could be a combination of all these things. I might have a lot of resistance to happiness. I may have a belief that I'm never going to be happy, no matter what. I really want to be happy. I really want to look at some of these reasons that are making me so unhappy in my life and stopping me from moving forward, being happy, being healthy. If I'm not happy, then I'm really not going to enjoy things. Do I really want to enjoy things? Am I comfortable being unhappy? Have I been unhappy so long that that's all I know? Have I been unhappy so long that that's my habit? Is that just the way that I am? Am I always going to be like that? I really would like to be happy. I wonder what it would take for me to be happy. Maybe I'm judging something, and that judgment is making me feel so unhappy. Maybe I'm controlling things, and I want things to be a certain way that I want them to be, and they're not. Maybe that is keeping me from being happy. What would it take for me to be happy? What would it take for me to enjoy my life? Maybe I need to give myself permission. Maybe that would be a good start. I give myself permission to be happy. Maybe I need to remove resistance to my happiness. I give myself permission to remove the resistance that is stopping me from being happy and enjoying my life. Maybe I need to let go, process and let go traumas. Maybe they're holding me back from being happy. Maybe I'm living in the past. And these things that have hurt me are stopping me from being happy. I give myself permission to look at these traumas and this resistance that is stopping me from being happy so that I can process it and release it and enjoy my life. Maybe I'm holding on to too many things. Maybe I'm being stubborn. Maybe I don't even really want to be happy. I'm so comfortable being unhappy, and it gets me lots of attention. Maybe being unhappy is the only attention that I get. What would happiness mean if I lost the unhappiness? What is it all costing me? What is unhappiness costing me? Seems like a lot of wasted energy, being unhappy. I would really like to choose to move past what's keeping me unhappy. The cost seems so high. The cost of unhappiness, stopping me from enjoying my life. It's making me sick. It's manifesting into physical sicknesses. It's a big cost being unhappy. Maybe it's just another way of not loving myself, the resistance to loving myself. I really want to be happy, but it seems a lot of work. How do I remove the resistance? I don't want to look at these things. I don't want to look at what's making me unhappy. I'd like to give myself permission to look at these things and allow myself to start removing the resistance to being happy. Imagine all the wonderful things, all the wonderful feelings, all the wonderful relationships, all the wonderful possibilities in my life. One of them is happiness. I'd like to connect with that happiness. I choose to be strong. I choose to be courageous. I choose to start looking at these things that are stopping me from being happy. Imagine enjoying my day. Imagine being happy throughout my day. All of this could be available to me. I can move past my unhappiness. I allow myself to think that it's not impossible to move past the unhappiness that I'm holding on to. Is it really serving me? Is it holding me back? Is it making my life a misery? Am I sick of living in misery? It's been a long time now. Maybe I'm willing to let this unhappiness go. Maybe that means doing a little bit of work on myself, but I think I'm worth it. I think that making my life happy is really important. I think this is available to me. I think happiness is really available to me. I'd like to start thinking about removing the resistance to happiness. I'd like to start thinking about how my life would be. How would it look if I was living the life that I would like, moving past things that are holding me back? What would that look like? I'm going to give myself permission to start having a look at this. I'm going to give myself permission to start thinking about turning things around for me. I'm going to start thinking and visualizing what it would mean to be happy. What do I need to let go of? I'm going to have trust that whatever I need to let go of will come up for me, and I will be able to remove this resistance and find some happiness. I'm going to start looking at choosing happiness for me. Happiness is not overestimated. Happiness is important for your health. Happiness keeps you moving forward, enjoying your life, enjoying your relationships, having faith, and having a good self-esteem. Happiness is a great recipe for a fantastic life. And if you're looking to heal and move past your unhappiness, keep working on this. You may find that you do have some resistance, but that's okay. You can move past this, and if you need help too, come along to the Energy Healing Space at www.theenergyhealingspace.com and join me. Together, we can help you remove that resistance so that you can start enjoying a healthy, happy life. Have a great afternoon. I hope you enjoyed the tap. I hope it's given you a little bit of food for thought so that you can start removing any unhappiness and raise your vibrations so you can start feeling good. Thank you. See you tomorrow.